Prime Minister Narendra Modi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very honored to be invited by Prime Minister Modi to attend this commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's ideas had influence far beyond India's shores. His philosophy of non-violent resistance distinguished India from other independence movements of that era. He championed non-violence to the core of his being. Even more remarkably, he could persuade his countrymen to desist from violence, even when they had been persecuted and severely provoked. As he said, "An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind." This was sage advice then, and remains so now. We live in a world that's not only more diverse, but also more interconnected. Differences are more easily amplified, and people more readily take offense. Tensions and conflicts are prevalent, not just between countries, races, and religions, but also within them. But if we take Gandhi's message to heart, then we must try our best to resolve differences calmly and peacefully, appreciating the views of the other side, and without inflaming passions or hardening attitudes. In so doing, we will build mutual understanding, tolerance, and respect for one another. Gandhi also firmly believed in the intrinsic equality of every person, and this value resonates with Singapore because our nation was founded on this same principle. We became independent in 1965 because we wanted to be a country where everyone was treated equally, regardless of their race, language, or religion. And we continue to uphold that fundamental ideal. We work very hard to strengthen our social cohesion and expand the common space shared by the different races and religious groups in Singapore. We also strive to make a modest contribution to global efforts to promote mutual understanding and respect. For example, this year Singapore hosted an international conference on cohesive societies. And there we had good exchanges with scholars and practitioners from other countries, learned from their experiences, and we hope they also took away something useful. After Gandhi died and was cremated, Singapore had the honor of receiving part of his ashes. The ashes were immersed at sea in accordance with Hindu custom 2 miles from the southern tip of Singapore. Last year, Prime Minister Modi visited Singapore and unveiled a plaque to mark this spot. There are other places in Singapore which honor Gandhi's legacy, such as the memorial, which is home to our Hindi society, and also a Mahatma Gandhi Center for Universal Values that is in one of our schools. But beyond these physical traces, Gandhi's ideas and ideals have resonated and endured. Gandhi's birthday, the 2nd of October, falls next week. The UN General Assembly has declared it the International Day of Non-Violence. So it is Therefore, it's fitting that we gather today to celebrate the legacy of a remarkable man. And may Gandhi's memory continue to inspire and to bring out the best in all of us. Thank you very much.